Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Monday, Magical Monday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to bring in the Beautiful Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. I'm also going to connect with the Modern Witch Tarot, the Twin Flame Journey Oracle, and the Twin Flame Answers and Illumination. And we're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey, as we start this brand new week. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. I do feel there's lots of realizations taking place right now, lots of movement ahead, and this is because of Mercury retrograde, because we've moved into Leo season, lots of power between now and the full moon. So what's the message coming in for you? Straight out one card. What's the message coming out for them today? What's the message, the energy, the guidance? What do we need to know around them today? They give me the word thinking today. Now, I'm not saying that card's going to come out. There is a thinker card in this deck, but they give me the word thinking. So I feel they're doing a lot of thinking, processing. And yes, they're thinking about you, of course they are. They always do. Just like you're thinking about them. But they're also thinking about their circumstances, their life, things they know they need to change. They may be thinking about their work life, their money, their responsibilities. So they're definitely thinking today. Cards flying out everywhere. Yeah, they may be thinking because it could be your birthday coming up. We've got exchanging gifts. So they could be thinking about birthday. Again, they could be thinking about Christmas time, Thanksgiving for some of you. And this is always on everyone's mind as we move forward. So again, this is definitely something to do with holidays or things happening. These cards are for you. Lots of cards flying out here. Again, it's like I am connecting with the energy of the holidays being significant coming up. So something big could be happening around the holidays for you guys. You could be together by then. Or that could be when big shifts start happening for you guys. So what's the energy coming in around them today? What's the energy coming in around them? They give me a block in the throat chakra. They definitely want to complete a cycle. We got the world there. What's the energy around the journey today? Lots of tarot coming out today, which is really exciting because it's going to give some insight in. The Twin Flame Journey brings guidance in for you. So what's the guidance for you today? Flying out the deck again. Wow. I'll pick them up in a moment. What's the guidance for them today? And what's the guidance for the journey? What's the guidance for the journey? Very powerful, okay? And what's the energy for you today? What's the answer for you? What's been illuminated? Look at that understanding. You're understanding right now why it may be a no at this moment. You're understanding why things may not be moving forward at this moment, or why you're not in union right now, or why you may not be in communication. It's like you're gaining a fresh understanding of the no. So you know it's not going to be a no forever. You know it's a not now. Very interesting. What's the guidance for them today? And what's the guidance for the journey? Thank you, angels. Wow, these cards are on fire today. Okay, let's see what's happening then. So that's the first thing I'm connecting with. That you today are gaining an understanding of why things are a no, why it hasn't yet happened, why it's been taking time. It's like you're starting to realise things on a very deep level. Because it's not a no. Okay, that's why I put it like that. It's reversed. A no reversed is actually a yes. So you're understanding that it actually is a yes, even if it's a no right now. It's a no right now. Why? Because you're being protected. Because you're forever. It's because you're forever. You're gaining understanding that you are eternal beings. You are forever. You are one. So you can't miss out on what's meant for you. You can't miss out on this love because it's designed for you. It was created for you. And you're understanding that it's not going to be a no forever. That's what you're understanding today. If you're connecting with this thinking, oh, it's going to be a no forever, that's something you're healing. That's something you're understanding. That's something you're learning to overcome with faith and power. Now, the card we've got up in August is co-create. So I love that this has come out for you because you've got in this a cheetah and you've got an owl and you've got what I'm seeing as an egg, or you could see that as a moon. So again, this is the energy as we approach the full moon. The full moon comes in on the 9th of August. So between now and the full moon, gaining an understanding of what you are creating in your life. So the co-creation is about you working with the universe, you working with the higher power, the law of attraction, the understanding that your thoughts become things, and you're becoming wise to this now. You're becoming wise to who you are and what you are wanting. and what you are thinking about is forming your reality, because thoughts become things. If you go there in the mind, you go there in the body, because the door that opens in the mind, the body can walk through and experience. And it's also the words you're using too. So if you're using words like, oh, they're a cheater, or they aren't loyal to me, these are things you are bringing more of into your reality. So you want to understand as well that they are learning lessons through their situation. So if they are, for example, dealing with something or someone karmic, they are releasing those things, but they are also learning from those things too, and so are you. So for those of you dealing with that, you're getting wise to what this connection is. You don't want to be without each other any longer, so you have to face things. So I feel cycles and patterns that have been experienced or going on for a long, long time are now breaking. And that's why for them we got the World card coming out, because that's completion. And this is also things they're thinking about. You know, they don't want to be without you, and you don't want to be without them. And it may feel like you're walking a fine line right now, but you are achieving things, you are creating things together. And this is also about connection in the 5D. And I feel as well for those of you in your own karmic situations right now, you are realizing that you've learned what you needed to learn from those situations, from those cycles, from those experiences, those relationships, and you know it's time to move on. And it can be scary to make changes, but you know it's the right thing to do. So I'm really seeing this as you working out what the next steps are and what the changes are. And I feel 40 could be significant for someone watching, because it could be a significant age. So maybe you're approaching 40, or maybe you're thinking back to when you were 40 and things that happened around that time. Now, your dreams are coming true, even if it doesn't feel that way right now, because you're gaining this understanding, remember, of why it's a no. It's not going to be a no forever. And sometimes we feel like when we're getting a no, we're being punished, and that's not true. We're being protected, there's alignment taking place, things are moving into place. So it's not going to be a no forever. That's the message I need to give to you today. So your dreams are manifesting, you are co-creating them with the universe, with your higher self, with your person in the 5D, in dreams and fantasy, the visualization, the fantasy land in a way is when you're visualizing, because even if they are kind of fantasizing about you, they are still setting their intention out into the reality of the world. And they give me like it in the eye, like a twitching eye. So their eye is twitching for you. So whatever they are doing in their physical reality, they're always thinking about you. A lot of them are watching you on social media, so their eyes are always on you. So there's always a twitch in their eye, which means they're always thinking about you, focusing on you. So your dreams are manifesting, even if it's frustrating right now. And instead of getting frustrated and angry and stressed out and anxious about it, worried about it, start gaining that understanding of why it's currently a no. Or why they give me a block in the throat chakra, why it's currently a block, or there's no communication, or things seem to be stuck, because it's in divine timing. And I feel many of you are going to start seeing results of your dreams manifesting between now and September. So you're going to see things showing up for you. And this could also be in other ways. It's not just about love here. This could be about work. If you've got a work goal and you're thinking, why? Why is it a no? And it's because it's a not yet, or you're being redirected to something much better. And that's why it takes time, because it has to move into what's right. And that's what's happening here. So your dreams are manifesting, even if it feels frustrating to you about the time it's taking or how it's happening, because you've got a yes from heaven. So the Knight of Pentacles is eventual positive outcome. I'm seeing the horse is significant. Now, I do know that obviously in the Knight of Pentacles there is a horse in this card, in this particular card of the tarot, but I also can feel here that this is about 2026, so the year of the horse. So as you approach 2026, you know that things are going to happen. So again, it's not a no forever, it will be a yes, because that's what this card is. Even though it's slow going or slow moving, or it may be slow to happen, they are moving towards you the right way. I feel that you have to release yourself from judgment, judging yourself, because that keeps you in conflict, especially if they are committed or you're committed, and that's something that needs to be let go of, because you can judge yourself for that. Think, why do I love this person who's involved? Or why am I allowing myself to be waiting for someone when I could go out and meet someone I could marry or be with. So you could be in conflict within your own mind about this. There could also be conflict going on around you right now. People judging you, friends, family, saying to you, why are you waiting for someone who's taken? Or why are you waiting for this person to level up for you? Why? There's plenty of other fish in the sea. All these things are coming in to test you. But you know your truth and your worth. So you have to make a commitment to your own self, to trust yourself, to know that this love is real, to have faith in what you feel and what you know, and make that commitment, because the Hierophant is also connected with the owl, the wisdom, that higher understanding. You are a mentor to others and you receive guidance from heaven about this. So this is also you working on your spiritual path, moving more into alignment with that. And that could also be what you're doing at work, because you may find that you're around people that are dragging you down negative or trying to stress you out. So there could be conflict around your work life or your home life that you need to release yourself from. So it's definitely the need to let go, surrender, give it to God. So the Four of Pentacles doesn't mean you let go as in you move on. You can never move on from your person, the one you're truly destined to be with. They always live inside of you, but you can let go of the drama, the conflict, the struggle, recognizing that it may actually be a no for now, which isn't forever, remember, but it may be a no for now because there is conflict going on in your situation and their situation, and the universe is protecting you. But that cup that you're seeking is on the way. Your person is coming to you. You're going to open up to each other. Things are changing. So the guidance for you today from heaven is to listen to your higher self, to not listen to the outside world. Even if you have a reading and parts of you recognize certain things in that reading, so you resonate with some things, your higher self still has to understand it on a deeper level. Or maybe if you have a reading, it isn't resonating with you. Instead of letting it upset you or trigger you or make you feel like you've made a mistake, listen to your higher self. You have to trust what you feel. And you have to trust what you know physically and emotionally, because you know your own mind, you know your own body, you know your own thoughts, you know this connection better than anybody else. And past life issues, they're giving me a fear there. So this can also be causing fear. Past life issues or past life vows are still at play. So this could be something also that you're healing in this lifetime, connected with your other lives, things you've experienced together, because it's very likely you've experienced many, many lives with this person you are loving and connected to, your counterpart, you know you have. However, there may be specific lives affecting this particular life. So for example, you may come back next time and want to heal something different. Okay, but in this life, you say, right, we're going to heal this, and it could be connected with a vow of some kind. So a vow could be like a commitment vow, which again can be connected with they are in a situation. So they could be married, you could be married, there could be a vow involved there. Or this could be to take an oath in some way, to do what's right in some other way, to commit the right way, especially if there's an addiction or if they have commitment issues or there's other things going on, codependency. This could also be connected with things like money. There could be vows of poverty from past lives that you've come here to rectify. So doing things right, earning more money, having the right kind of job for you. You know, what they give me as well as someone went through in a past life, you may have been very spiritual and you may have not been paid for it, or you may have paid for it in like a tragic end, or something could have happened, and you've come to this life in your own spiritual way to heal that too. So you do get paid right, or you do be seen for who you are, and people do listen to you instead of condemning you. So I feel there's many things that you are healing. So if you listen to your higher self will talk to you about that realization. So the energy around the journey today, for them, we've got inner child health. And I love that this has come through, because this means that they are actually starting to listen to themselves more. What do I need? What do I want? What's right for me? What's good for me in my life? Instead of putting everybody else first in their life and people pleasing, wearing a mask, they know they've got to be authentic. And inner child health is all a big part of that. They may also have children that may be part of their journey too. So they may have signed up to have children with other people. Maybe you've got children with other people, and maybe those children are now grown, or there's no reason for them to remain in those other cycles. Or maybe you're thinking, well, I know my children will be okay. Their emotional health will be okay if I leave a situation. So I definitely feel this is processing. And that's why I've got thinking coming through for them today, because they're thinking about their own inner child health, doing what's right for them and finding joy in life, because they may feel like all the joy has been stripped out of their life over a number of years or over a specific amount of time, and they want to do more things that raise them up. And that's why it's a not yet. So it's like they are even saying to you here from their higher self to you, it's not a no, it's a not yet. And you're gaining understanding of that, because again, they have to choose themselves. It's never about choosing you, divine feminine. It's about them needing to choose their own masculine self. To say, yes, I do want to be happy. I do want to change. I do want to make things better for myself, for my kids, for my family, for me. Because this is also about recognizing that certain things are holding them back and they want to change that. And that's what they're listening to. So they may have listened to you and now they're processing. So maybe you've said something to them recently or even in the past, and they are thinking about that now, listening to that now, recognizing that what you said was real and right and true. Or they may be listening to a reading that pops up on their YouTube feed, or is something that they overhear, or they listen to something that's been said to them and it's helping them to see things differently. And this is another reason why they are thinking. So the card for them, we've got yin. So again, remember, a lot of them operate in yin energy when they need to be operating in the yang energy. And that's why we've got the magician. Wow, look at this. And we've got the eight of wands, but they're saying the 8 of words. So I feel it's like they are preparing to speak the words. And the 8 is also about August. So this could be a huge sign of them actually coming forward with the right words, moving into August to create a completion. And they need to speak the right words. So this is moving forward with words. Thank you, angels. The angels say this is them moving forward with words. So they can speak the right words to you and to other people in their life they need to complete cycles with. But also because they've been operating in their yin energy for too long. And the reason why is because you've been operating in yang energy. Now, what this means is that as a feminine, we have to release control. We like control in a way. We like to know what they're doing, where they are, what's going on. We like to have communication. We like to be reaching out. We like to be doing these things. We don't like to step back and allow the uncertainty of, are they going to do it? So we try and take control of the situation first, but that's not how we should be. That's what we have to learn to release, because that's yang, that's masculine energy. Okay, and when we're trying to control things, when we're operating in too much yang, and I did a reading on this not long ago, where I spoke about move more into the yin of your own feminine self. And again, it doesn't matter whether you are a guy or a girl, it's about you releasing, surrendering, letting go. And remember, that's about knowing your own power and authority. And we spoke about that the other day, allowing things to come to you. When you start stepping back into your yin, they're able to step back into their yang and take control. And that's what they're recognizing, that they've been waiting, planning, processing, thinking, holding back for far too long. They need to take control of their life, and that's what they're realizing. So again, it may not be happening just yet, but it is happening. I definitely feel August is going to be a turning point, especially around the Lion's Gate and the full moon they're giving me as well. So they are becoming the magician. They are taking control of their life. Remember, you've got co-creation in your cards because you're working with them in the 5D. And they know that they need to complete cycles for their highest good. So this is a huge sign of change. For them as well, we've got as you honour yourself, you honour them. So what this means is they know now they have to honour themselves, and that honours you, but it also honours other people. It honours other people because it sets them free. So this means, if they're in a karmic cycle, they're holding each other back. It may also honour their children. We've got inner child health, remember. It may honour their children because they are now being authentic and creating change. And this is also about honouring each other, honouring you, honouring them, because when they make changes, speak with words of power, take control of their life, start moving forward the right way, that's when they honour themselves. And that's when things get shifted around in the connection. So there's good things ahead of you. So the energy around the connection itself, we've got abundance coming in and tarot reading. So the first thing I'm connecting with is that you may feel that you're getting something beneficial today from this reading. It may really resonate with your soul. You may feel like your higher self is speaking to you because it's what you already know, that you are really coming into alignment. You may find that you have more money to actually have a tarot reading. So maybe that's something you're thinking of doing, having a reading. I'm not saying with me, it could be with whomever you want to. You may find that you're also a tarot reader. Maybe you do your own cards and you're gaining abundance from that. So maybe you're starting to see rewards. This could also start moving forward in August, September time. This could also be something that you're manifesting. Remember, we got the 9 of Cups card for you. So this could also be something you're doing. So I feel many of you watching are spiritual and you are perhaps readers. Don't know where that card's gone. And I feel this is also a huge sign, you know, wherever the 9 of Cups went there. But I feel that this is a sign for you that you're going to gain abundance through what you're doing, so your spiritual work. So some of you will do tarot reading, some of you will do Reiki, some of you will do sound healing. There's many things you may do. I feel the sign is that you're going to gain abundance from doing that. So this is like the universe saying, trust that this is part of God's plan, that you are going to receive what you need through doing your spiritual work. Abundance will flow in. Maybe you're even seeing results of that now, or if you aren't now, you will start seeing that moving towards August and September. And that could also be on a platform. So if you're doing perhaps tarot readings on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, wherever you do them, you may start noticing that you've got more people watching them, or you've got more people inquiring about watching them, or you're going to see some kind of shift or movement. So there could be real abundance flowing in, more clients, more followers, more things happening between August and September for your dreams manifesting in this way. Now, maybe they've had a reading too. Hey, but I feel this is more about your spiritual work and your spiritual journey and what you're doing. That's what I'm connecting with. So the guidance is, yeah, pay attention to your inner child. Now, isn't this interesting when we've got for them inner child health? They are dealing with their inner child health, okay? So the message is that they are recognizing, perhaps even through watching a tarot reading or changing their physical circumstances, because many of them have been changing their job or their lifestyle. They're realizing, I need to do what's right for me. Because if their inner child is kind of connecting with them, saying, what you're doing, you know, we want to be happy, we want to live in joy, we want to have fun, we want to travel, we want to have adventure, they are thinking, why aren't I doing that? So I definitely feel they are starting to realize they want more in their life, more abundance, more joy, more light, more love, more passion, more fire. And this is about them recognizing that through this thinking. And that's also what you're doing too. You're realizing, my inner child wants to be a tarot reader, or my inner child wants to do something spiritual. My inner child wants to connect with the abundance of life and how magical everything is. So the guidance for the journey is don't give up, because you're going to be given a leg up. This means you have help, support, angel intervention, angelic intervention. So the polar bear is a huge sign to not give up. So if you're seeing polar bears, and I'm not saying you're seeing them walking down the street, but you may see them in a film, or you may see them on social media, or you may see a picture of a polar bear, or maybe you go in a shop and there's like a mug or a cup or a plate with a polar bear on. It's a huge sign to not give up on this journey, because you've been assisted. You're being given a leg up, and you're also going to be exchanging gifts. So I feel this could definitely be a sign for Christmas for some of you, because it says don't give up, because by Christmas time, or Thanksgiving, but I feel Christmas time significantly, you're going to be exchanging gifts with each other. Now this could be actually giving each other presents, like physical presents, physical gifts. It could be exchanging communication. It could be exchanging bodily fluids in person. It could be that this is when you have a heart-to-heart conversation and compromise comes in. You could be in union by this time. But I definitely feel this is a sign where I'm connecting with that for many of you watching, like many of you, like most of you, you'll be in some kind of contact reunion or some kind of connection with them physically, as in the real world, in the 3D world, by December. So have confidence in this connection right now, especially when you feel like you're missing something or you're wanting it to happen. Because again, you could have that frustration, like, when is it going to happen? When are my dreams going to come true? When is this going to manifest? When? The frustration of it. Thinking my cup isn't full. When are they going to fill my cup up? When are they going to be there for me? But instead of thinking that way, which puts you into negativity, pain, stress, anxiety, fill up your own cup. Get your confidence back. Remember your own power and remember your own worth, and that will move things forward for you. And I definitely feel they are gaining the power and the strength and the confidence to come forward to fill up your cup. Not that they need to, because you're the one that should be filling it up anyway. You know, we have to fill up our own cup with self-love and that inner child healing. That's why we need to pay attention to our inner child, because if your inner child is saying to you, you need to have more fun, or you're too stressed out, or go somewhere, do something, listen to that message, because it's your inner child and it's your higher self and your light speaking to you. But the more confidence you have, the quicker things will happen. The more you believe in yourself. So obviously the Queen of Cups is very emotional, whereas the Queen of Wands, for example, is very confident. So if you're in the Queen of Cups energy where you're feeling emotional, you're feeling all this, you want to tell them how you feel, and just move back into your power in the knowingness that they are approaching you. You don't need to do anything, just allow things to unfold, because I know it's frustrating when you want something, you want someone, and it doesn't seem to be happening, but you are being protected. Have faith that God has a plan for you and you are safe. So a big message here about your dreams manifesting and things are shifting for you. But I feel this whole day and this week perhaps as well is about understanding why the no is a no. It's a not yet. It's a protection from drama, from chaos. It's a protection for alignment. It's a protection so that they can step up and move forward towards you. So let's bring in some letters and see what's coming through today and what's being spelt out today. So we've got FIC. And what I feel is it's about you realising this is not fiction. It's real. This love is real. It's powerful. It's real. So you take this out, resonates with you. Let me see if I can spell any words out. We've got nans as well. Nan. That means that maybe a word for someone. Nan. Nana, maybe you're a grandma or a grandparent, or a granddad. They could be too. So there could be other children involved here as well with the inner child's health. And I feel this would lead to happiness for everyone, because you would perhaps be a grandparent to their kids or their kids' kids, if that makes sense. We've got home as well. So even though there isn't an E there, they're giving me the word home, coming home, coming to you. Again, we've got C there, so coming to you. I know I haven't got an E, but that's what they're showing me. Coming home. Wow, coming home. They give me the name Philip as well, or Phip, but Philip. So that may mean something to someone. So you take these how they resonate with you. Hot as well. Hot, you may be feeling hot in the body. You may be feeling the kundalini. A lot of heat coming in. You know, I feel also this could be about body fat. There could be body fat being released as well. Okay, body fat being released. So this could be a big message as well about things shifting. We've got cat as well. The word cat as in an actual cat connected with independence, like a alley cat or a house cat. But also the word cat with a K, K-A-T. Katerina, Kathleen, Kate, Katie, something like that. Could be connected. But also they're giving me fat as in body fat being released. So if you find that you've put weight on, maybe you may find that weight is being released because you're not holding on to fear anymore. Because we can put excess weight on when we are needing to have some kind of protection, or we're not feeling loved, or we're not feeling seen. So, you know, it could be connected with overeating, or it could be just glandular. This could also be about them as well, becoming more confident within their own self. So they may have been going to the gym, they may have working more on the self. But definitely things are changing to move things forward. So if they're quiet today, don't worry, they're thinking about what to do and what to change and how to make it right. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.